Hello everyone, and welcome to another video on our channel, Who Died Today American? We're back with more tribute. In this video, we have a list of American stars who passed away in the last few days, or just recently. Number 1. Bobby Allison. Bobby Allison, a NASCAR Hall of Famer and the creator of the Alabama Gang in racing, passed away on Saturday. He was 86. Allison passed away at home in Mooresville, North Carolina, according to a statement from his family that NASCAR provided. Although Allison's cause of death was not disclosed, her health had been deteriorating for years. Last month, NASCAR chairman Jim France honored Allison as the 1971 Myers Brothers Memorial winner at Bowman Gray Stadium in North Carolina, moving him up to 4th on the Cup Series wins history. The governing organization removed Allison from a tie with Darrell Waltrip and awarded him 85 wins after updating its record books to reflect the ruling. Allison received a trophy honoring the victory from France and longtime NASCAR executive Mike Helton. In terms of Cup victories, Allison is only behind fellow Hall of Famers Jeff Gordon, 93, David Pearson, 105, and Richard Petty, 200. In 2011, Allison was admitted into the second class of NASCAR's Hall of Fame. He won the Daytona 500 3 times, finished second in the series title race 5 times, and was the NASCAR champion in 1983. Bobby was the ultimate fans driver, a statement from Allison's family read. Everywhere he went, he would pause to sign autographs and chat with his fans because he loved spending time with them. He was an ardent Catholic and a devoted friend and family man. It wasn't just his driving that helped make NASCAR famous. One of the pivotal events in the sport was his notorious altercation with Cale Yarborough in the final laps of the 1979 Daytona 500. Allison has frequently used the term, "Cale went to beating on my fist with his nose," to characterize the altercation. Cale and I both agree that it was beneficial to racing's interest. It demonstrates our sincerity. Allison, who was born in 1937 in Miami, began looking for racing chances outside of the Sunshine State. He discovered several little mud footprints after landing in central Alabama. He went back to Florida to pick up his close friend Red Farmer and brother Donnie. They established their headquarters in Hueytown, Alabama, and won numerous regional races in the 1960s and early 1970s. Later, Neil Bonnet, Jimmy Mears, and the sons of Bonnet and Allison, Davy and Clifford, joined them in the Alabama Gang. After a near-fatal crash in 1988, Allison retired. He crashed on the first lap at Talladega Superspeedway in June 1987. He was T-boned in the driver's side door after colliding with the exterior wall. When he arrived at a nearby hospital, he was initially pronounced dead but was subsequently revived. He eventually recovered his memories, tried to make a comeback, and relearned daily tasks. However, a string of misfortunes forced Allison to retire. In 1992, Clifford, his son, was killed in a collision at Michigan International Speedway while practicing for the second-tier Busch Series. Son Davy lost his life in a Talladega helicopter crash a year later. Bobby and his wife, Judy, got divorced 3 years later. They got wedded in 2000 after reconnecting at their daughter-in-law's wedding 4 years later. They stayed together until 2015, when Judy passed away. Along with Ned Jarrett, Bud Moore, Pearson, and Lee Petty, Allison was elected into the NASCAR Hall of Fame and the Motorsports Hall of Fame in 1992. For France, Bobby Allison personified the term racer. The statement read, "Though he is best known as one of the winningest drivers in NASCAR Cup Series history, his impact on the sport extends far beyond the record books. Among the 10 drivers who have won NASCAR's career Grand Slam are Allison and the Daytona 500, Winston 500, Coca-Cola 600, and Southern 500, the most recognizable races in the Cup Series. For Roger Penske, Allison started 6 IndyCar Series races, including 2 Indy 500s. Number 2, Elwood Edwards, the voice that said, "You've got mail." To millions of AOL customers as they opened their inboxes, Elwood Edwards passed away on Tuesday. He was 74. The Cleveland-based WKYC Studios, where Edwards worked for many years as a graphics expert, camera operator, and general jack-of-all-trades, reported that the longtime worker had a long illness. Edwards died the day before his birthday, according to WKYC Studios. According to the Associated Press, he passed away at home in New Bern, North Carolina. The chance to contribute his voice to the iconic statement was mostly coincidental, even though Edwards' warm, upbeat voice has become synonymous with the AOL warning. To assist with the notifications of its new program, Quantum Computer Services, eventually become AOL, sought a voice actor in 1989. Edwards learned about the possibility from his wife, who was employed there at the time. "Welcome," "You've got mail," "Files done," and "Goodbye" were all recorded by Edwards on a tape recorder when he was comfortably sitting in his living room. He got $200 in exchange. One of the defining sounds of the internet revolution was Edwards' voice. In addition to welcoming new customers to AOL, he frequently introduced them to email for the first time. According to a statement from AOL, Edwards' voice made AOL feel a little friendlier, a little more welcoming at a time when the internet was a big, new world for most people. AOL started to struggle at the turn of the 21st century, in part because of its merger with Time Warner, and in part because it was unable to fast adjust to the rapidly evolving internet environment. Eventually, Edwards relocated to Ohio, where in 2002 he started working for 3 News at the television station WKYC. In 2016, he retired. Over the years, however, his voice remained a mainstay in a number of sitcoms and movies, most notably the romantic comedy You've Got Mail in 1998. Edwards recited a few sentences that the audience had proposed when he appeared on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon in 2015. "To prove that it's really you, can you say the classic 'You've got mail' line?" Fallon inquired. "Greetings, you have mail," Edwards answered. The audience erupted in cheers, and he grinned at them. Number 3. Fernando Valenzuela. At the age of 63, Dodgers icon Fernando Valenzuela, who baseball fans all around the globe love to call El Toro, passed away. Ahead of the Dodgers' journey to the World Series, the native of Echojalquila, Sonora, Mexico, recently took a break from his position in the broadcast booth to concentrate on his health. He intended to make a comeback in 2025. The creator of Fernando Mania, which swept over Los Angeles in the 1980s, played Major League Baseball for the Boys in Blue for 11 of his 17 seasons, helping the team win a World Series in 1981. Known for his trademark wind-up and high-leg kick, he dazzled batters with a screwball that was nearly impossible to hit. He was in the top 10 of the team's all-time victories, strikeouts, innings pitched, games started, complete games, and shutouts when he retired. In 2023, Valenzuela became the 11th Dodger to earn a seat above the left field bleachers when the Dodgers retired his number 34 in his honor. The team acknowledged Valenzuela's passing on X late Tuesday night. It read, "Fernando Mania por siempre," in the picture. Fernando Mania forever. Valenzuela won the National League Rookie of the Year and Cy Young Awards in 1981, making it one of the greatest rookie seasons ever. He received 2 Silver Slugger Awards, 1 Gold Glove Award, and 6 All-Star Game selections during his career. "If you have a sombrero, throw it to the sky," was one of the late Vin Scully's most famous exclamations after he threw a no-hitter in 1990. He was the all-time leader among Mexican-born players in wins and strikeouts when he retired. Before Valenzuela's number retirement ceremony, Jaime Jarrín, a popular former Dodgers broadcaster who called games from 1959 until 2022, remarked, "He created more baseball fans and Dodger fans than any other player." People fell in love with baseball because of this youngster, particularly among the Mexican minority. Valenzuela pitched for a number of other major league clubs after his tenure with the Boys in Blue, including the Baltimore Orioles, Philadelphia Phillies, San Diego Padres, St. Louis Cardinals, and the then California Angels. He kept playing in the Mexican Baseball League until 2006. MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred shared a statement following the news. Fernando Valenzuela was one of the most impactful players of his generation. With his distinctive pitching style, the Dodger left-hander's rookie season generated so much excitement in the U.S. and his native Mexico that it became commonly referred to as Fernando Mania. The statement read, in part, "Following his memorable career, Fernando was an outstanding ambassador for baseball. He consistently supported the growth of the game through the World Baseball Classic and at MLB events across his home country. As a member of the Dodger broadcasting team for more than 20 years, Fernando helped to reach a new generation of fans and cultivate their love of the game. Fernando will always remain a beloved figure in Dodger history and a special source of pride for the millions of Latino fans he inspired." On Friday night, when the 2024 World Series begins at Dodger Stadium, Major League Baseball will pay tribute to Valenzuela. On behalf of Major League Baseball, I extend my deepest condolences to Fernando's family, the Dodgers, his friends across the game, and all the loyal baseball fans of Mexico, stated Manfred in a statement.